Hey folks, it's Patriot Nurse, and in today's segment I want to discuss with you why water kills a lot of people. And this may be something that you might have thought of, but I definitely want to go over it with you guys. I know it seems like gosh, she talks about water a lot. Well, yes, there's a reason for this, okay? Worldwide, waterborne diseases kill a ton of people, and there's a reason for this, okay? Human beings historically congregate around what? Shared sources of water. And this is the challenge, okay? When our water is clean and when everything's peachy keen with it, it's great for societies and civilizations. They thrive, right? This is the challenge though. Whenever that shared source of water gets contaminated or suddenly becomes unavailable, bad stuff happens. When you're looking at waterborne diseases specifically, like cholera, dysentery, amoebic dysentery, and then you have Shigella, there's a lot of nasty things that get spread around through water, including parasites too, guys. You know, Giardia, different types of worms. Ugh, gross. So what I want to kind of hit home with you today is the importance of having a filtration system, okay? If you're looking at being prepared for your group, making sure you've got your I's dotted and your T's crossed, you really need to make sure that you get your filtration squared away. I have an example here. This is welcome to my home. This is what I use. This bad boy right here is perched on top of the washing machine. And the nice thing here is that you can run, actually, if you have a splitter, you can run a tube from your water back here. I have not gotten around to doing that yet. That is one of my projects as of right now. One of the things that I've been doing is just to do the old school bucket method, but if you really want to do the easy thing, like what I'm fixing to do, getting around to do, you can run a splitter there, a hose, and basically fill your water in through one of these. This is a Berkey Light. I like this one. One of the reasons why I like the Berkey Light is because of the capacity. This thing holds a ton, but also it is very lightweight. This is a non-BPA plastic, okay, so we're good to go on that. But this is what I run in my house, and I'll put a link down in the description box below so that you guys can check that out and see if it would be a good fit for you. Something else that you need to consider is having a way to filter your water when you're on the go. This is a Berkey Sport. I like the Berkey Sports. Essentially what this is, you dump your water down in here, and then you have this lovely suction powered filtration canister, okay? So you'll screw your lid back on, you plop this down, and then there's your straw and you suck it out, and the sucking action powers the cleaning action, if you will, okay? There's some more cost-effective ways. If you really want to go uber cheap, then you can just get the filters and you can drill a hole in two of these buckets and then make it that way. And this is an example of their ceramic filters, okay? The ceramic filters don't go in these. There's two types of filters. You have the black elements. The black elements in these filter out your bacteria and your viruses, okay? Like in the high, like 99+ percentage-wise. You can also get the white elements, which I'm about to change stuff out here. And put these on, but the white elements filter out your heavy metals like your lead, arsenic, but it'll also pull out fluoride as well if that's something that you're concerned about. So I'll put a link down in the description box below. The ceramic filters, like right here, the ceramic filters also filter out your bacteria and viruses as well. And if you want to go for an uber cheap way, you can just purchase the filters and then make your own, and there are plenty of project links online that you can find. But it is very, very, very important. Let me drive this home for you guys. If you have, let's say, 10 people at your retreat, and your water that you've been drinking out of is compromised, or you look for a new source of water and now it's contaminated, you can easily have 20 to 30% of your people who are rendered ineffective through diarrhea, vomiting, you know, the symptoms of digestive diseases, okay, as a direct result of not having clean and purified water. This is a huge deal. Another thing to consider, when I was working in a particular part of Indochina, I cannot tell you how many times I saw children, bottle-fed babies and bottle-fed toddlers specifically, who had terrible amoebic dysentery, and the lack of clean filtered water is a big part of it, because what was happening was these babies, the ones that came in that were sick, they were not breastfed, they were bottle-fed babies, and what had happened was that bottle mixture had been constituted of contaminated water, okay? So that's another thing. If you have small children around who are not being breastfed, you must have a way to purify your water. Like, that's very critical, okay? Especially with your little kids and your little old grannies, they go south a lot faster on you. They have less fluid volume to spare, okay? So again, having clean water is essential here, and having dirty water is one of the things that kills a lot of people worldwide. Forget killing people, it makes a lot of people very sick and miserable. So if you really want to get your I's dotted and your T's crossed, make sure that you have a way to purify your water. I'll put links again down in the description box below so you guys can check these out. But 2 is 1 and 1 is none. So make sure that you've got at least 2 ways, minimum here, 2 ways to purify your water. And I think it's also a really good idea to have extra filters stored up as well. That's another reason I store these ceramics, in case I needed to make a bunch more, like I needed to make a lot more of the filters here. I have the ability to drill some holes in these buckets, but this is what I use for my everyday setup. I hope it was helpful for you guys today. This is something that must be squared away for you, like it should have been done yesterday. So if you haven't gotten this done, make sure you do it. Hope the video was helpful for you today. If you did enjoy the video, please subscribe to me, like me on Facebook, and follow me on Twitter. Also, if you want to learn more about how to take care of your family in difficult times, definitely come out to class. Medical Prep 101, 201, and 301 is going to be debuted this year. 101 and 201 are happening all over the country. This year, in 2015, we're going to Minnesota, Salt Lake City, there's a bunch of places. Oh yes, Peoria, Illinois. We're going there, so check out the schedule at the website. I hope it was helpful for y'all, and for now, it's Patriot Nurse signing off, and I will see you guys later. Bye! Yes.
Y'all should probably listen to her. She kind of knows what she's talking about when it comes to having like no water that's purified. Yeah, you want water to go in and stay in, not go in and go right back out.
Oh, thanks, babe. I will. Oh, Lord.